Hey YouTube, so my thought of the day. Long-term investing. A lot of time we have really short-term thoughts. And we got to remember that, in long-term, in the long run, things usually work out, right? But we might not be able to see anything in the present. When I was 13 years old, I you all know, I dropped out of school, and I used to just hang out all day. All day. And we didn't have, internet to entertain us. I didn't have a job. I would literally, we had a broke down car in the driveway, and I would literally sit on the hood of that car for hours. And I just thought, my life is doomed. I'm doomed. I don't know what to do. People in my neighborhood, nobody ever even talked about college. College wasn't even a thing. I didn't hear anybody. I didn't even know anybody that went to college or even talked about it. I knew people that went to the military, but that was around that time. I thought maybe I really wasn't into the military because I wasn't into anybody telling me what to do whatsoever. But that became not even an option then, because that's when they I forget what year it was. It wasn't 13, but it was in my teenage years when they passed a law that that you had to be a high school graduate. So I was like, well, that's out. So what do I do? I'm 13 years old. I had no idea. No idea. But if you look long term, here I sit 31 years later. Raised 2 kids. Have a small business. I'm not going to say that I'm overly successful or, financially, well off. I'm just a regular old dude. But long term, it worked. But short term, it sucked. Because I couldn't see past anything. I couldn't see past my present. I just thought about tomorrow. When I was 13, I just thought about, okay, what am I going to do tomorrow? I'm going to do the same thing. And it was so sad. It really was sad, the way the neighborhood I grew up in. It's the reason why I got out of there. There's just this mindset, and I can't explain it, but it's a mindset of hopelessness. It's a mindset, it's a weight on your shoulders that, you can't take off. I seen it on all my friends, seen it on my brother, seen it on me, seen it on my dad, on my mom. Life in that time just had a weight on my shoulders that I couldn't get off. I mean, even when I started working and started having money and I was able to buy stuff and have new shoes, and I was able to buy clothes, and I bought a car, and none of that helped. It was still just, ugh. That's all I can say. It was just like, ugh. I had to leave. And it wasn't until I left that things started to really come into focus that, okay, long term, I'm going to be okay. But shoot, from ages 13 to 18 or 19, actually even before the age 13, but just as an example, I had no hope, none. No hope, no dreams. I was just tired of being broke. But if you think long term, you got to think long term in investing in life, everything. You should have short term plans, but also have long term plans, and think long term. Don't let short term pain dictate your long term plans. The short term pain is just short term. I'm going to share with you a rap song, a little nugget of positivity in a rap song. I grew up in 80s, 90s rap music. I still listen to this day. I don't think it's good for children, generally speaking, because young minds it's hard for them to differentiate what's entertainment and what's reality. And a lot of rap music, it's portrayed as, oh, this is my life, this is my story, this, you know what I mean? So a lot of it I don't recommend. But it's entertainment. Some of it's funny. We listen to comedy, and I see a lot of it like that. Harsh comedy, the old school Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, harsh, explicit comedy. It's entertainment. But you could pick up nuggets of good stuff every once in a while, but I'm talking from the 80s and 90s. I don't know what rap music is like now. I don't pay any attention. I'm stuck in the 80s and 90s, so I'll leave that for you here. And leave me a comment. Please like, share, subscribe. Think long term. The short term pain is just temporary. We'll talk to you later.